A major part of my responsibility with WDPI is to provide oversight for the CREATE initiative. And the CREATE initiative is one of our biggest initiatives to date, addressing specifically racial equity. The attitude change has been huge. When we first started doing this work, we didn't even include race in our parameters as far as how we spoke or how we presented information. We couldn't say race. Now it's our focus, it's front and center, and districts that have been doing this work with us over time are much more comfortable about saying, yes, we do have issues and race is a factor. So districts that were at the cutting edge of this several years ago are now at the point where they're actually seeing documented results as it plays out in student performance and student academic progress, but also in attitude. Student reports that the classroom environment is more culturally responsive, that they do feel their needs are being met, that they do feel that teachers are aware and willing to make adjustments to allow for cultural diversity. One of the directors of special education that I've been working with, that we through CREATE have been working with for many years now, stopped me as she was checking in. She said, "Can you believe how far we've come in this amount of time since we've been doing this work?" She said, "Do you remember the first institute that I came to?" And I said, "This is not happening in our district. It's not, this data can't be ours." She said, "I was in total denial." And now she really is one of the directors of special education who is on the forefront, who I would consider is an advocate for racial equity. Indicators of success, again, are incremental, but I do think they're both tangible and intangible. And the tangible evidence can be seen in the actual classrooms. If you are fortunate enough to be able to get into the classrooms with teachers who have been involved in CREATE, you can see the difference play out in how they relate to students in the classroom. And that for us really is the bottom line. How is what we're doing affecting students in the long run? The intangibles are the attitudes. There were times in the early days of this work that you could walk into a room where we were going to talk about specifically racial issues and matters, and the tension was palatable. That's not the case now, not with the districts we've been doing this work with. It's an entirely different attitude. My vision for CREATE is that it will be sustained over time, that even if the CREATE initiative evolves or goes away or for whatever reason is no longer the catalyst for this work, that the work will continue to sustain itself in the districts and in the state.